Ammit, the devourer of souls in the Egyptian afterlife. What happens when the soul of the deceased is heavy, burdened with lies, betrayal, and injustice? What if your heart fails the test of the scales? In Egyptian mythology, there is no eternal punishment, no purgatory. There is only one creature waiting silently, hungry. Her name is Ammit, and her presence marks the end of existence. Ammit is one of the most unsettling figures in ancient Egypt. Unlike other gods or mythical beings, she was not worshipped or adored. Her role was pure, uncompromising, to devour that which no longer deserved to exist. She was depicted as a hybrid creature, made from Egypt's three most feared animals: the head of a crocodile, the body of a lion, and the hind legs of a hippopotamus. Each part of Ammit symbolized unstoppable force: the crocodile lurking in the Nile, striking from the water; the lion, regal and powerful; the hippo, capable of overturning boats and crushing all in its path. But Ammit was not a beast. She was justice in its rawest form. She did not act out of hatred or vengeance. She only appeared when balance had been broken. Her place was in the Hall of Two Truths, the sacred chamber where the dead were judged. There, the god Anubis would remove the heart of the deceased and place it on a scale. On the other side, the feather of Mat, the symbol of truth and universal order. If the heart was light, the soul would ascend to the fields of Aru, a paradise of eternal abundance, where wheat never ran dry and joy flowed like the Nile. But if the heart was heavier than the feather, it meant the person had lived in dishonesty, cruelty, or betrayal. That's when Ammit entered the scene. No shouting, no judgment, only her open mouth and her clear purpose. When Ammit devoured a heart, the soul was destroyed, not punished, not tortured, simply erased, removed from the cosmic order. For the Egyptians, this was the worst possible fate: not to be remembered, not to reincarnate, not even to exist. Ammit was not a demon. She was not an enemy of the soul. She was the brutal reminder that in the Egyptian universe, everything had to be in balance. Anything that wasn't had no place and had to disappear. Before we continue, if stories like this awaken your curiosity and inspire you to explore the great mysteries of death, myth, and ancient wisdom, subscribe to the channel. Together, we're building a sacred archive of the unseen, the forgotten, and the eternal. It's fascinating to think about what she represents: a being that acts only when the soul has failed, a consequence, not a threat. That's why she wasn't worshipped or called upon. Her very existence was enough to inspire an ethical life. From a symbolic perspective, Ammit represents the weight of our choices. Every action, every word, every thought adds to our heart. And in the end, there are no excuses, no disguises, only the scale. Compared to other religions, Ammit doesn't resemble the demons of Christian hell or the karmic judges of Eastern traditions. There is no redemption, no punishment, only disappearance. It's a radically different concept. If you didn't live in truth, you simply don't go on. There is no place for imbalance in the eternal order. And that's why Ammit doesn't choose to act. She only responds to the soul's weight. Today, her figure still resonates. Maybe not in the form of a crocodile, a lion, or a hippo, but as a symbol of what happens when we choose poorly, when we act against our essence, when we forget that our actions carry weight, even when we don't see it. Ammit is not the enemy. She is the mirror, the part of the universe that cannot be deceived. She invites us to ask, if my heart were placed on a scale today, how heavy would it be? Am I living in harmony with truth? Or am I letting my soul fill with shadows? Maybe the real judgment doesn't happen after death, but in every moment we choose to act. And maybe every time we choose fear, anger, or ego, we give a little more of ourselves to Ammit. Because in the end, there are no monsters outside, only the ones we let grow within.